Morning, Howard Cards for Engearment.com here today at the PrimaLoft Dome in the Ouray Ice Fest. Super stoked to be here with one of my favorite old reviewing friends, John. How are you doing this morning?
Kai, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Glad to be here with Engearment.
Always wonderful to see you.
Thank you. Psyched to be at the Ouray Fest. We're here in the PrimaLoft warming hut, going over a few of our brand partner products. And what I wanted to share today is just some of my favorites from Black Diamond Equipment.
Wonderful.
What I'm wearing is a piece from the Coefficient series, which is a mid-layer fleece series. This one's kind of unique. This is the Coefficient Light Hybrid. It features a PrimaLoft insulation, which is body mapped in certain areas, thus the hybrid. PrimaLoft gold insulation and a manufacturing technique pure, in which carbon emissions are reduced up to 70%. So this again is the light hybrid. It retails for $180. Really, it's designed for activities with high output. So it's going to be great for things like hiking, backcountry skiing where you're on the skin track, even running as a piece
I can imagine.
as your outer layer. But the Coefficient is one of Black Diamond's #1 selling products. It comes in a Coefficient regular. This one again is the Coefficient Light Hybrid. So it's a little lighter, little stretchier piece, and then it features this PrimaLoft insulation.
And even though it is a mid-layer, you can wear it as a skin layer if you're comfortable with zippers. The zipper's really smooth as well, but I've been wearing it on the skin track for the past few days. Been keeping me warm, wicking moisture, doing all the things you want a layer like this to do. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's worth noting that the Coefficient comes in a few different styles: quarter zip, full zip, whatnot. This one in particular is really, the emphasis is on PrimaLoft.
And I mean, you will see a few things from me about PrimaLoft, but it does its job so well. So next up, we have a few different hand pieces, which you want to talk about first.
I think most appropriate is really the Punisher ice glove from Black Diamond. This is a longtime favorite in the line, and really designed specifically for ice climbing. It's what you'll see most climbers here in the canyon using as they're climbing. You'll notice, just looking at it, the articulated construction with the fingers and whatnot.
Keeps you with like that Lego hand, so you can grip things easier.
Exactly, and designed to fit that ice axe handle. Particularly if you're lucky, you have a pair of Hydras this year. But you notice the articulation. It is insulated with PrimaLoft gold insulation. One of the reasons we're showcasing that here in the PrimaLoft warming hut. Again, the Punisher has been around for years. It's one of 3 or 4 Black Diamond ice climbing gloves. And this is the one designed in particular for the coldest weather conditions with the PrimaLoft insulation, gold insulation.
And it is a great glove for cold weather climbing. You don't want something too large that you struggle to hold onto your axes or you end up squeezing too tight, but you still want to stay warm. This is the glove that you're looking for. Alrighty, which one next?
Let's focus on something new for the season, fall 24, winter 24. The Alpine Softshell. This is from our liner series of gloves, so more lightweight oriented stuff that you would wear underneath. The great thing about the Alpine Softshell, and this is the midweight version of the Alpine Softshell, you can actually use this in and of itself. I noticed people down yesterday in the canyon actually climbing in this glove.
That's what I was doing.
Again, insulated with PrimaLoft gold, and then new for the season, really just, again, some articulation with the hands, the goat leather palm for grip, and then the breathable fabric in the back of the hand to allow you to use it for high output activities like running, hiking, backcountry skiing, whatnot. Technical series, but it's positioned in the glove liner category of BD's gloves.
And it is wonderful. I've been getting a lot of use out of it. It is that kind of perfect mid-lightweight glove that it's not too warm. You're not aggressively sweating, but it keeps the wind off your hands, keeps you comfortable, keeps you happy. And again, PrimaLoft insulation, always fantastic. All right, so this last piece, these mitts.
Yep. This is the Progression Mitt, and as you can tell, we're getting into a warmer series. The Progression Mitt also comes in the Progression Glove, and yes, features PrimaLoft Gold. I think one of the important things to mention here as it relates to PrimaLoft is like all the gloves I've just shown are gloves that you'd be using, you know, in high output activities. So your hands are going to sweat. And the great thing about a synthetic insulation, in particular PrimaLoft insulation, is that it's going to provide warmth when it's wet. The Progression Mitt came out last year. Again, it's offered in the Progression Glove as well. This is something you'd see more on the front side of a ski resort, or while you're downhill skiing, something to put in your pack. You take your liners off after you've been skinning up and throw these on for the down. So really we're kind of covering a few different categories. The Punisher from the ice side of things, the Progression Mitt, more ski, more cold weather, and then from our liner series, the Alpine Softshell.
I will say though, if you are at the bottom of a climb and you need to keep something on your hands to keep them warm and toasty,
Good point.
These mitts,
Good point.
perfect.
In between climbs.
They'll slide over your gloves. They'll keep you warm. As long as you're not belaying in them, you'll be so happy, so warm, which, again, super important. But, oh my goodness, it's been an absolute blast getting to familiarize myself with this new Black Diamond PrimaLoft line. Thank you so much for talking about it, John. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Kai. Thanks for your time, and thanks for spreading the good word about PrimaLoft and Black Diamond.
Always. You'll be hearing more from me. Cheers.